Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be on Amphion, a Cure vs. Dark match from GSL Season 2 2024. Top side of Amphion, weird map, it's gonna be Cure, and on the bottom side it is Dark. Hit that like button if you're excited to see how Cure is going to handle Dark. He can defeat him, he did so recently, but Dark is a monster, man. We will see what Cure is going to do to slow down the monster that is the Zerg player Dark here. And no proxies here from Dark, no proxies here from Cure. Just a very, very standard opening here. And let's go ahead and see if it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be a 16 pool opening. Never mind, from Dark. All right, man. 16 hatch and 16 pool look very, very similar until the pool goes down. All right, what's the play going to be, man? You are pool firsting. It's not a 12 pool, so it's not super early lings, but it is earlier lings than Cure is going to be expecting. Because who goes pool first in 2024? Well, guess what? Our guy Dark does sometimes, because he will mess with you early. Let's see if this SCV is going to scout or not, because if it doesn't, bad times. Bad times will come to all who do not scout a pool first from Dark. And there he goes. He expands behind it because one base plays are eminently impossible to make work. All right, man. Sixlings on the way at 130. Again, not fast as a 12 pool, but that's okay. Reaper on the way. Reaper's name is Black Hole, submitted by Yannick in the comments of the Clem vs. Rogue game that I cast about 10 days ago now. Cool stuff, though. Soon it will be all black for you, too, he says to his enemies. Yes, the darkness of the black hole shall consume you. All right, what do we got, man? Well, Ling's moving out. No SCV scout from Cure. Check this out. Yeah, so he has no idea. No idea this is a pool first. Reaper goes this way on this map, as is tradition. Ling's going this way on this map, as is tradition, if they're early Lings. And our guy Black Hole's like, and oh crap. Pull back. Pull back. Cancel. Not cancel. Pause. Pause construction on that command center. Retreat. We've got a pause on the construction of the second base here from Cure. Got a Marine. Got a lot of SCVs pulled off the line to make sure this command center doesn't actually die. And this is really good control from Cure, man. Yes, it's a lot of lost mining time. Yes, we did pause construction on the command center for... Oh, did he snipe a SCV there? Nope. No SCVs have died. Some of them are bruised up, but that's okay. And now the Reaper's here, and bam, the Lings have to retreat. You know, for not scouting that at all, I think Cure handled that pretty well. Did not lose any SCVs, did not lose the command center. It was close. It was a close thing. Dark's going a third base this early? Dark skipped gas. Dark didn't get a gas, and therefore went for a third base. This is going to finish at like 3 minutes. 2:30 is normally when the third hatch goes down. He's doing the thing. This is a strategy that we saw Su use against Maru. This no gas 3-base opening where you get queens, and you try to defend solely with queens. No speedlings at all because, well, with no gas, no speed is possible. Oh, this is nuts. This allows you to get so many drones out, though. I think Su tried this against a 2-Rax Reaper opening from Maru, and it went really poorly for him, but against a 1-Rax expand from Cure, it's amazing. It's so awesome. All right, finally taking his gas here at like 4 minutes, hilariously, and throwing down a Roach Warren too. He's going to mine out these minerals, which allow you access all the way up this way, if you mine through these minerals, to your opponent's natural base, which is kind of fun. I don't know if we're going to see that today. It's an option on Amphion all the time. So yeah, dude, this is 4 minutes. Finally getting your first gas. 4:10 getting your first gas here from Dark. That's crazy. Oh, is it 44 workers to 33 for Cure? I mean, mules are good. See, the income is favoring Cure right now because there's mules, but that spike down was pretty good for Dark. Viking out, hunting Overlords. Love that play. And gonna snipe this Overlord easy peasy because we don't have Overlord speed because we don't have any gas. We have no gas for anything at this point. Do we go metabolic boost with the first 100 gas? What do we do with it? Make some roaches. Okay. No metabolic boost, I guess. Slowlings. Ooh, against a Cloak Banshee play off of 2 base from Cure. Third base later. The second base was delayed. He wanted to get Banshees out, so he's going to go ahead and get the third base now. Actually, I don't know when he constructed it, but he's landing it in like 5 minutes, which seems late. Especially because Dark's at his fourth base coming in now. He's at 55 workers. Oh, Dark. Dark's economy is insanely good. So he's mined through this. I guess maybe dropping tanks here is kind of annoying to deal with. So I guess maybe mining through this means he can't sit back here as Terran and fire away. You can actually deal with it as a Zerg player with ground units if you do that, so that makes sense. So Banshee out. If you're getting Cloak for Banshees, you're going to make more than one Banshee, and here comes the second one. Creep spread looking all right. These roaches thought about going out there? I don't know if they saw the Banshee or what, but as we always say, Banshees are the answer to pretty much any Roach Ravager style attack a Zerg player can make in the first, 6 or 7 minutes. Maybe even up to 8 or 9 minutes. Like, it's just two Banshees just constantly firing away. Is there detection here? There's a Spore. Okay, Spore in the main mineral line. That's great. There's not a Spore in the natural. Dude, Dark. 68 workers, but no detection at your natural base. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. What's the Banshee want to do? Banshee's like, all right, we're going to go over to the third base now. No detection over here either. No Overseers because there's not a lair. No, there is a lair. Where are your Overseers? Why did you just lose 5 drones? Oh. This is horrendous. 10 drones have died here. This Banshee sneaking over this way got a bunch of kills too. 10, 11 drones down as this one sneaks back into the main, transfusing a drone to keep it alive. Holy Hannah. Yeah, so this is it. Zerg players, spend money on building a Spore for each of your mineral lines. Yeah, it costs you a drone, but guess what? You had to make a Spore anyway. Hey, look, you had to make a Spore anyway. Hey, look. Oh, actually, I did make a Spore here. Canceled the Spore here. But whatever, dude. Just make Spores. It keeps you from losing 13 drones in the first 7 minutes. It's not ideal. Drop moving out from Cure. Where's this man's fourth base, and why is there not one? What is he worried about killing his fourth base? That's what I would like to know. There are some Roaches out, but there are 2 Banshees on the field. There is jack all that Dark can do with Roaches to shut down your attempt at taking a fourth base, sir. Why are you not doing it? He's getting an armory. Drops, wings into the main base. There's a Spore here, but it's not done yet. Queen manages to... does get picked off. Another Queen shows up and transfused quite nicely, and like a million Roaches arrive. So yeah, that's going to be a shutdown easy peasy. Infestors are on the way. Lurker Den coming in here. We saw that. We caught a glimpse of that earlier, and a Hive coming up, oversaturating the gas for just half a second there as Dark. He fixes his mistake. Let it be said, even the pro players, even world champion, GSL champion Dark, sometimes oversaturates his gas. He's still Bansheeing? My gosh, these Banshees. 10 kills and 9 kills on these gals. They are kicking butt, taking names. Trying to clear some of this creep here, too. My gosh, a Raven would do... A Raven would be pretty sick here. If you're just clearing the edges of the creep with a Raven, it works. I really think it works. Look, I know the reason we don't see it a lot is because Ravens are slow, and as you retreat from the Queens at the edge of the creep after clearing it, the Queens chase down the Raven and destroy it. But, I don't know. I feel like you can protect it fairly well. I just like to see it a little bit more, I guess. Oh, the 2 more kills here. The creep spread is pretty good from Dark up this way, but left and right are not as good. Don't die to Queens, Banshees. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it, guys. Okay, so Dark taking a 5th base along the left side. I'm just continuing to ask the question, where the heck is Cure's 4th base, and why is there not one? There's just simply not one. More creep tumor. See, the place that was good creep spread is now tumored out a little bit. Oh, man, infestors are out, though. The fungals are on the menu, boys. You know how much Dark loves his fungals. So does Rogue, man. Rogue and Dark, big fans of the fungals. No! Fungal does catch a big group of those guys. Hurts them, doesn't kill them all the way with just the fungal damage, but they can't get picked up by the medevacs. It's very dangerous. Oh, there's Vipers here, too. Another fungal would be good. Okay, so Lurker, Roach, Ravager, Infestor, Viper is pretty great. Oh, Banshee's canceling that hatch. Okay, Abduct Blinding Cloud on the left side. Fungals coming down. Multiple Fungals in the center here. Concave pretty good for the Terran player, but the Lurker Spine's doing terrible, terrible damage. It looks like Cure might have to fall back a little bit. Lurker Spines getting their pound of flesh consistently. Do nothing? Okay. Yeah, he cancels it. He has nothing to save that hatch. That's a big deal. Back on this side, though, we are looking at Roach Ravager firing away. The Lurkers without the Lurks. Without the splash, it's really hard. Corsobile does take down a Siege Tank. Ooh, and a Medevac on a nice 2 for a Cure. Not able to dodge that Medevac quite nicely. He's continuing to push in. Is this a 3-base all-in? This man just not going to get a 4th base today? Is that what we're dealing with here at GSL, the semifinals? Come on. I don't know that he can win with this. He doesn't have any ghosts. The Lurker Spines are big. We've added Hydras into the comp now. They're doing great damage against these Marauders especially. Pretty good against tanks too, Banshee. No! One of the Banshees gets sniped out. She must have had at least 10 kills, though. Queen. No. Dead, but the transfuses buy time for the other queens to stay alive. Dark. Extending out onto the edge of creep. Not much further. Corsobile gets launched. Oh, not at the tank, but the Hydras take the tank down no problem anyway. It's all good. Tank dead. All is well here. I think Dark is holding on. He holds on to that base anyway, but he hasn't. He's not taking a new 5th. And you know what? Maybe he shouldn't. Maybe if Cure's going to sit here on 3 bases forever. Like, seriously, he's sitting on 3 bases up to the 12-minute mark, which is late game in current meta StarCraft. Getting a 5th base is kind of an indulgence, right? It's not trying to keep up economically. This is him being like, well, if I have 5 bases to 3 bases of Cure, then he's definitely a dead Terran player. Which, you know, that'd be nice. I'm not going to say he shouldn't try to do that. Ghost Academy on the way. But to try to stay alive against the 3-basing Cure, sticking on 4 bases might be the way to go. Oh, he's double expanding. Double expanding left side, right side Cure. Setting up. Changelings are not allowed to be here. Oh, swung along the left side. Oh, drink of water there. And did force a cancel on that hatch, or killed it. Got a cancel on it. That did not count as a kill. Dark says, all right, well, I've got this one at least. And yeah, this whole 3-basing thing. Production tab says Ghost. Production tab says 3-3. I mean, Dark's sitting here on 2-2 upgrades, which is pretty good at 12 minutes for a Zerg player. Especially because his gas was so incredibly late. Nidus Network coming in. Always better those Lurkers are with some Nidus they can use to get around the map. Oh, Dark has nothing to save this space at all, so it's just going to die. All right, 2-2 Marines with Stim and Marauders and blah, 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 blah. Just instantaneously dead. New base coming up left side. Actually, units here to defend it this time because Dark's like, I'd like a 5th base, but if Cure literally... Oh, he's doing it. He's getting a 4th command center at 13 minutes. Like... Cure, my guy. This is not how this should work. You should not be getting a 4th base at 13 minutes. Ooh, first Nidus of the day in a... I mean, if there was a base here, this would be a great Nidus Swarm position, but there's not, so... Fear of Zerg, go. Nothing comes out of it because there's no base to actually harass. You might be able to, like, dump some Lurkers on this high ground and get some work done. I don't know. This group's like, this has been vulnerable before, but no, now there's Lurkers and Lings and Hydras. These Lings have upgrades yet. They got metabolic boosts. They have +2 ground carapace. They have no attack upgrades, and they have no adrenal. So, I mean, this is the no adrenal Ling special here from Dark. No melee attacks, no nothing. More and more ghosts getting added into the mix here from Cure. That's great. Oh my gosh, it's not even landing the 4th base until now. You can't get a 14-minute 4th base. All right, snipity snipe, snipe, snipe. Ghosts versus Lurkers. The Ghosts win that if there's no support for the Lurks. There we go. Ooh, that one broke the lock on though. But if there are Lings or Banelings or Infestors or Hydras or anything really supporting these Lurks, they will win this battle. So Looking good. Oh, this is not a planetary for long. This is way too many lurkers spawning at this thing. Yeah, there's the cancel. There's the lift. Yeah. Dark's just casually at 73 drones. Nidusing in all sorts of places. This one's probably not going to land. This is a retreat Nidus. Nice abduct on a ghost there, but Cure doesn't have a 4th base at 15 minutes. This should not be possible. I know he's maxed out. I appreciate that he's maxed out. The man is on 3 bases. He is oversaturated on every base that he owns. I guess the main base isn't saturated. But still, oh, he managed to drop right side and kill another base. All right, this bottom right base has been pretty unlucky for Dark today. But it doesn't hurt as much because this is not a base for Cure. He's a 3-basing Terran at 15 minutes. I know I'm harping on this, but, like, this should not ever be a thing, Cure. We love you. I think you took, like, you won a GSL last year. Maybe it was 2022. I think it was 2023 you won a GSL. So, like, you're very capable of this, but this game is not the best. Not the best. Yeah, I don't think the Dark really has to engage into this. If he just denies this base, he wins the game. He does. He wins it. There is not a 4th base for Cure at 16 minutes. And Dark is casually at 71 workers, casually on 5 bases, getting a 6th base. There's a little lurker harass over here that gets shut down. Oh, wait, hold on. The man has a 4th base at 1630. That's just abysmal. I cannot remember the last game that I cast where the Zerg player's on 5 or 6 bases and the Terran is on 3 at 16 minutes. It's just, no, not at all. Ooh, free lurkers are free. These are dropper lords, though. Are we still killing this base? Yes, we are. Ah, but the drop in the main. Oh, and immediately firing up Overseers from these dropper lords. They do provide more value if there are Ghost Liberators are here to save the day. Scans are available. Dude, again, what did I say about having a Raven? How good would having a Raven be in this game? Because he doesn't have permanent energy for scans. He's got 1 right there. Lurkers dying. Lurkers splitting up their forces. Lurkers harassing this natural base pretty heavily. This is just not Cure's day. Like, I get it. I get it, man. You want to stay in this thing. It's GSL Season 2. You're in the semis. You could beat Dark. You're in the finals, but Ghost Academy dying would be like just a ginormous win. So, detection available. No scans there. 1 scan there. No scans there. Hey, the 4th base got saved after 15 SCVs died. 40 SCVs remain. That can't scan because it's lifted. This can scan, but it's gonna die. Oh, I guess there's a Hydra there, but mostly to lurk. Cure's like, screw it, base race. Oh no, he's not defending his stuff at all. All right, he just wanders right across the map, says Roach Warren down. I like the 1 medevac that's healing right now. That's incredible. All right, the Nidus allows you to get units back to defend very quickly. Queen's transfusing, getting sniped down. Hydra's lurkers trying to get some spines. One of the final scans available for Cure. Lets him pick out that lurker. I think that's it, though. I think that's it for scans, man. Oh, this is the third base anyway. The natural base is here on Amphion. Dark expanding up the right side. Still at 51 drones, looking good. Bunch of drones have died at these bases that are... Oh, SCVs are attacking the drones, and they're not fighting back. Ah, lifted orbital. The invisible lurkers are invisible forever now. These are 3/3 lurks, bros. With adaptive talons, with seismic spines. There's no saving this base, and Dark knows it. He's going to pull the drones out. Cure taking down a lot of hatches here. This is positive for him. Taking down a hatch is awesome, but his detection capabilities are bad. Okay, he's got 2 orbitals with 3 scans available on each combined. Not on each, combined. Oh, but Hydras are chasing him down. And these are +3 Hydras, man. They will chew through your HP. Okay, so yeah, these two orbitals. This orbital providing some hope of salvation from Cure, but right now he doesn't have any scans. That one lifts. This one dies to Hydras. This one already died to Hydras. Bam. All right, final hope. This orbital has enough energy for one scan. And there it is. And Dark knew it was coming. What foresight from him to evac out of there, knowing there was a scan coming because that CC lifted, that orbital landed rather. Another hatch down. Like, Cure, the thing is, Cure's fighting a mostly lurker army, and he just doesn't have any detection. He has no ravens. He has no orbitals. All the orbitals are gone. He has no turrets to, like, kind of hang around and make the lurkers attack him. He has no income because all of his SCVs are dead and all of his command centers and planetaries are dead. And, okay, so... But what detection is there? Oh, that one's just not cloaked. Hey, you're dragging lurker spines into your buddies because you're not cloaked, man. Okay, there we go. Now he's like, I gotta get closer. Do we not have any overseers? Production tab says we don't need overseers where we're going. Are they going to get this hatch? They're going to get this hatch. I think he was attacking his own hatch so the lurker spines would go through. Oh, man. Ghost dead all over the place. Falling back. Falling back. Dark has this income. This is his home. This is his source of income. This is where all of his drones live. This is where a million spores are so that Ghost can't wander in and kill everything. Oh, he doesn't have a lair. Oh, that's why he wasn't making any overseers. He didn't have a lair. This base pops. That's a nice one from Dark. His main hive still exists, and he's working on Burrow. Army value is 32 to 46. Cure has the advantage here, but what he doesn't have, ladies and gentlemen, is detection. Okay, this is again, Cure keeps getting little individual wins here. 14 drones die, but it's still 27 to 0 workers. This hatch goes down. Dark is once again only here as far as income is concerned, but this is infinitely more money than Cure has because Cure doesn't have a base. That's it, man. Cure has a barracks floating here. He's got a supply depot here. He's got a barracks floating in the dead airspace over here. So he could maybe win this game, except for the fact that he can't break Dark's only source of any... Oh, nice fungal. Nice fungal! Oh, gosh. Oh, and that's a GG. Cure taps out. And Dark is your winner. This poor man who doesn't scout the early lings, delaying his natural base. A lot of lost mining time as SCVs are forced to defend that natural, and then he doesn't get a fourth base forever and ever and ever. And Dark's just casually sitting on 4 bases forever. And yes, Cure did a good job kind of denying 5th bases from Dark for a while. Like, a really nice job. Like, I'm very impressed with the job that he did here. But at the end of the day, it just simply wasn't enough. He needed more detection. Again, how good would a Raven have been in this game? I guess part of the thing is that an abduct on that Raven into the Hydras that did exist in this game would have been really good. But I mean, look at this income over the last 10 minutes. Yeah, 69 Hydras died. Nice. There were 2 Hydras left at the end of the game. No Queens. So the anti-air was Spore Hydra with 8 Lurkers. I mean, this wasn't a giant army by any stretch for Dark. It's just he had income and Cure didn't, and that's why the GG happened. So 72 drones died, 7 hatcheries, and a hive got killed. Wait, the hive did die, yeah. And a hive got killed on the other side. Terran lost 5 orbitals, which, you know, it's a lot of potential detection and mules happening. No planetaries died because the only command center that tried to upgrade to a planetary was no longer a planetary. It was not allowed to do so. Tragically. 47 lurkers died again. They were the workhorses today. And then when it came right down to it, the drop inside the main was probably the straw that broke the camel's back there for Cure. He tried to counterattack, but he didn't have the detection capable of dealing with the lurks. And, well, the fungals on his ghosts really slammed the door on that dream, and GG. So, nicely done, Dark. Weird game, but it's Amphion, right? So it's a weird map, and it gives us weird games. But at the end of the day, it's our guy Dark getting the win. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.